Symbology. The symbology of a layer is its visual appearance on the map. GIS have a dynamic way of visually representing data, and so the visual appearance of the map, which necessarily depends on the symbology of the individual layers, is quite important. This helps the end user to be able to easily see what the map represents, and so we will be making a number of design element color theories to bring a good symbology of our map. And so the objective of this lesson is to be able to create a symbology we want for our different vector layer. And so to do this, we want to change the layer symbology of any of these features on our layer panel. And so we can do this by opening the layer properties. We can start by changing the layer properties for buildings. There are different ways we can do this. By default, you can double click on the layer field to bring up the layer properties, and therefore you can select the symbology option there. Alternatively, we can make use of we can click on the buildings, right click on it and select properties, and so it's also going to bring the layer properties, and therefore we can select the symbol. A beautiful option that we can also use as well is the layer styling panel. Click on the layer styling panel and it opens up the layer styling properties. This is beautiful to use because whatever effect you apply on your map, whatever color you pick, it's automatically applied immediately, so you don't have to click on OK and just have to close it and everything is applied. So we want to start by changing the layer properties, the color symbol for roads. So double click on the road to open up the layer properties. So when this is done, on your right hand corner there's a drop down arrow. Click on it and select a single symbol. You can now click on the line, and having done that, try to click on the drop down arrow next to the color label. You can either click on this to bring up the color wheel and make a selection of colors, or you can click on the color itself to bring up this color picker, which has the color ramp, the color wheel, the color swatches, and the color picker. Once this is done, you can be able to select whichever color of your choice. Let's say for road, we want it to be black, so we can pick the color black. Click on OK, apply, and click on OK. And so the effect of the color will be automatically applied once we click on OK. We can also do this for buildings. Right click on the buildings, click on the properties, and once this is opened, select a single symbol, select the fill option, and we can select the color for our buildings. We can pick say gray or any color of our choice, and click on OK. And once this is done, click on OK again, and you see that the effect has been applied. But because the building has a very tiny detail, we will not have to see it very clearly until we zoom in. Using the zooming option, and now you can see the building is very visible on our map canvas. And so we can also change the color for our water by clicking on it, right clicking on properties or double clicking on it, and once the layer properties is open, click on the color, select a light blue color for water, and click on OK. We can do this also for the land use using the layer styling panel. Select the land use, click on the layer styling panel option to bring up the layer styling properties window. Once it's opened, select a single line option, and once this is done, you can see you can also pick any of the options from here that are on your layer panel. So we want to use select the land use, so click on the land use. Now click on the fill option, click on the color, and let's make the land use maybe something like red. And so when this is done, we can see that it has been automatically applied. We can close the layer styling panel. Once we are able to do this, we've been able to successfully, symbolize our different layer features on our layer panels. However, symbolizing our layer features does not end at this point, as symbolizing is just not about changing colors. We can as well change the symbol structure. This helps us to eliminate different lines between different land use area, or the different lines that exist in any of the features before. And so by doing this, right click on the land use layer, click on your properties, and it opens up the layer styling properties. And next is next to the fill option, there's this forward arrow. Click on it to expand it. Click on the simple fill. Now, because I've done this before, I'll still take you to the process. Go to your stroke style. What you should have by default is a solid line. Now, if you click on apply, this is what you should have by default. This is how you should see it. And about now, we want to change the option by clicking on the stroke style and click on no pen. And once you click on no pen, you can click on apply. And what you will see now is that you won't be having any line option between the areas. You can now click on OK. This and many more are different ways in which you can symbolize your layer features. Thank you.